Burkina Faso has taken a bold and unprecedented step in transforming its healthcare system by announcing the establishment of its very first pharmaceutical production company. In a world where many African nations heavily rely on imported medications to meet their healthcare needs, the question arises, could this be the breakthrough that Burkina Faso and potentially other African countries have been waiting for? But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the African Web and hit the bell icon to stay informed on the latest news and insights about Africa's progress, innovation, and development. Imagine a future where life-saving medications are no longer sourced from abroad but are produced locally, ensuring greater access, affordability, and independence. This initiative isn't just about producing medicine, it's about empowering a nation, strengthening its healthcare infrastructure, and positioning Burkina Faso as a leader in Africa's march towards self-reliance and development. Burkina Faso's government, in collaboration with private investors, has recently made an announcement that could revolutionize its healthcare sector. The country is establishing its first ever pharmaceutical production company, a significant move that could drastically reduce its dependence on imported medications. Currently, Burkina Faso imports a staggering 99% of its pharmaceutical needs, spending over 130 billion CFA francs on medications alone. But why is this such a critical issue? And how will the creation of this pharmaceutical company change the game? For far too long, Burkina Faso, like many other African nations, has been heavily reliant on foreign-produced medicines. This dependence not only puts a strain on the country's economy, but also raises serious concerns about the availability and accessibility of life-saving treatments. Imported medications can be costly, and supply chain disruptions, such as those experienced during global crises like the COVID-19 pandemic, can result in shortages of essential drugs. This new initiative, however, seeks to put an end to this over-reliance by establishing a local production facility capable of meeting the country's growing demand for pharmaceuticals. Is it time that more African nations took control of their healthcare systems? The newly established company aims to manufacture a wide range of essential drugs, including antibiotics, antimalarial, and other commonly prescribed medications. By doing so, Burkina Faso will not only ensure a stable supply of affordable, high-quality medicines, but also enhance the resilience of its healthcare system. Local production of pharmaceuticals means quicker access to vital treatments, improved health outcomes, and reduced costs for patients. Moreover, it ensures that healthcare remains a priority, especially in times of global uncertainty. Could this development pave the way for a more sustainable and independent healthcare system across the African continent? But the scope of this project goes even further. The pharmaceutical company will be part of the integrated pharmaceutical technopole of Koko, an industrial zone spanning approximately 78 hectares. This zone will be dedicated to research, development, entrepreneurship, and the industrial production of pharmaceutical products. By establishing this technopole, Burkina Faso is positioning itself as a hub for pharmaceutical innovation in West Africa. The integrated approach of combining research and production within a single zone creates a unique ecosystem where new drugs can be developed, tested, and produced on a large scale. Isn't it remarkable to see Burkina Faso stepping into a leadership role in African pharmaceutical innovation? The technopole will not only benefit the healthcare system, but also stimulate economic growth. The management company overseeing the development of this ambitious project, known as the Management Company of the Integrated Pharmaceutical Technopole of Koko, has a share capital of 5 billion CFA francs. Out of this, 98% is held by the state, while the remaining 2% is owned by private investors. This partnership between the government and the private sector demonstrates a strong commitment to building a robust pharmaceutical industry that serves the needs of the population while creating economic opportunities. Could this model of public-private collaboration be the key to unlocking Africa's potential for self-sufficiency in healthcare? One of the most significant benefits of this pharmaceutical project is its potential to create jobs and stimulate local industries. By investing in the pharmaceutical sector, Burkina Faso is not only improving healthcare access, but also creating employment opportunities for its citizens. From researchers and scientists to factory workers and logistics personnel, This project will provide jobs for thousands of people, thereby boosting the country's economy. Additionally, the skills and knowledge gained through this initiative could be transferred to other sectors, leading to further industrialization and economic growth. Isn't it exciting to think about the long-term ripple effects this project could have on Burkina Faso's economy and the broader African continent? The broader impact of this initiative on Africa's development cannot be overlooked. By reducing its dependence on foreign imports and developing its own pharmaceutical capabilities, Burkina Faso is setting an example for other African countries to follow. This project could inspire similar initiatives across the continent, helping to address the widespread issue of healthcare access and affordability. In fact, local pharmaceutical production could be a crucial step toward achieving universal healthcare in Africa. Imagine a continent where every nation has the capacity to produce its own medicines, ensuring that no one is left without access to the treatments they need. But the pharmaceutical company is just one part of Burkina Faso's broader strategy for development. In the same announcement, the government introduced a decree aimed at regulating performance bonuses within state-owned enterprises and public social security institutions. Why is this important? Until now, there has been no standardized framework governing the distribution of bonuses in these entities, leading to significant disparities in how employees are compensated. The new decree sets clear criteria for awarding performance bonuses, ensuring that bonuses are only granted when an enterprise achieves positive financial results. Moreover, these bonuses will be capped at a maximum of 10% of the payroll and 15% of the net profits realized by the entity. This move is expected to save approximately 4.2 billion CFA francs, which will be reinvested in social infrastructure projects aimed at improving the well-being and living conditions of the people. Isn't it refreshing to see a government taking proactive steps to ensure fiscal responsibility while investing in the future of its citizens? The savings generated from this decree will be directed toward building much-needed social infrastructure, such as hospitals, schools, and housing projects. These investments will not only improve the quality of life for Burkina Faso's citizens, but also create a more resilient society capable of withstanding future challenges. By aligning public spending with the needs of the population, the government is ensuring that its resources are used effectively and efficiently. Could this model of responsible governance be the blueprint for other African nations seeking to balance economic growth with social development? Burkina Faso's decision to establish its first ever pharmaceutical production company marks a significant step forward in the country's quest for self-sufficiency. By reducing dependence on imported medicines and creating a state-of-the-art industrial zone, this initiative not only addresses the healthcare needs of its citizens, but also contributes to the broader development of Africa's pharmaceutical industry. Furthermore, the newly established mixed economy company, with its focus on high-quality, locally produced medicines, paves the way for greater accessibility and affordability across the country. If you found this video insightful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the African Web for more updates on Africa's journey toward progress and self-reliance. Thank you for watching.